Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. Came across another study this on WebMD. This one's from the Center of Disease Control that talks about good and bad health habits here in the U.S. And the WebMD report was March 16th of 2010. And it says that overall researchers say that since 1997, rates of cigarette smoking have declined by several percentage points. Rates of obesity have climbed. Rates of alcohol use, exercise, and sleep have remained relatively unchanged. And on alcohol use, it says that men are more likely than women to be drinkers. White people are more likely than African Americans, Asians, Native Americans, or Alaskan Natives to be drinkers. And the more educated people were, the more likely they were to drink. Cigarette smoking, it says 1 in 5 adults were smokers, and 4 in 10 smokers have tried to quit smoking in the last year. Exercise, about 6 in 10 adults engaged in at least some leisure time physical activity, but only 3 in 10 regularly engage in physical activity, only 3 in 10. And yet when it comes to body weight, 6 in 10 adults are obese or overweight. And with sleep, it says 6 in 10 adults usually sleep 7 to 8 hours in a 24-hour period. You know, folks, with only 3 out of 10 people exercising and 6 out of 10 being overweight, it's no wonder that we're a nation of poor health, a nation of disease. And here we are, you know, talking about healthcare reform and overall healthcare. And what we really need to do is come back home to grassroots, starting with ourselves, changing our behaviors. Obesity, overall, pretty much a preventable disease by changing behavior, by eating less, by stopping the fat and the sugar and the processed foods and eating real food, you know, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, by getting out and moving the body. It's amazing the health benefits that can result from that. Not only do you lose weight, but overall, you can pretty much expect blood pressures to come down, blood sugar levels to come down. Studies certainly show that there's a lower risk of cancer and heart disease by being at a healthy weight, by eating healthy, by exercising. You know, and it's really sad that so many of our medical physicians have given up even talking to their patients about losing weight. Instead, they just prescribe the medications that ameliorate the side effects of being overweight. You know, they're handing out blood pressure medications and blood sugar medications and dealing with the heart issues that are caused from being overweight versus dealing with the fact that if they took the weight off, they possibly wouldn't have these diseases of high blood pressure, blood sugar, and heart disease. And here's the deal. If you put hypnosis to work in your life, you can create that desire, that want, that need, that motivation to get out and exercise, to eat healthy, to live a healthy life. You can change your desires for foods and start creating healthy cravings for real food versus the packaged high-fat, high-sugar processed foods. You can create that desire, that motivation to go exercise, to reduce the stress in your life, to be calm, to be relaxed, all using self-hypnosis. Here at Hypnosis Health Info, there's lots of tools, lots of resources, many of them for free. There's a lot of information, different articles that are here from professionals, health and wellness professionals from around the world that can support you in making those lifestyle changes. If you live here in the Seattle area, please visit me in the Medical Dental Building in downtown Seattle. On Bainbridge Island, you can visit me there, or now over in Forks. And if you live too far away, well then give me a call or send me an email, and we'll set up a telephone and internet sessions to support you in making the changes in your life. First of all, creating that desire, that want to be healthy, to change how you're living, to create health and wellness in your life instead of being one of the unhealthy Americans that's contributing to our healthcare crisis. We can really bring healthcare costs down, starting with ourselves, eating healthy, exercising, living a healthy lifestyle. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.